Hi everyone, I hope everyone is doing well at their places and loving whatever you are doing. So, this mock, which I gave yesterday, actually went better than the previous ones. But there was okayish progress. I won't say a lot better, but yeah, there was progress. And when I think about what really changed this time, what I really changed, I think the biggest thing for me right now is that I could sit properly. Basically, the my sitting capacity I felt like has increased. I was able to sit for almost 2.5 to 3 hours properly. Actually, like earlier, after around 2 hours, I used to feel bored, restless, and mentally tired. I felt like, quitting midway. But this time, I didn't feel that urge to quit midway, and that itself felt like progress. So that's the thing. Another thing I noticed was that before, this time, I was actually solving questions. I just said it that, yeah, I was actually solving questions and I could actually reach answers for some of them. And before this mock test, I felt like that I wasn't even solving questions in maths. So in maths, especially, this mock felt better. There were a few easier chapters in the paper, so it makes sense that it has to be better, right? And since I attempted more than I usually do, it felt like I got a lot more marks than I usually used to get. Yeah, right. It made me feel like maths is something I can attempt in the next mock as well, at least to some extent, because the chapters which are coming are, I think, are easier. And in chemistry, I avoided attempting a few organic questions because earlier I was getting a lot of negative marking there. So this time I tried to be more conscious and, you know, controlled. Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it felt like slightly smarter step, I guess. Physics was okayish, not bad. It was just okayish. There's definitely scope to improve there. I didn't really do good in that. Overall, I'm not calling this a big progress, but it's still a progress. The paper also felt easier in parts. Like, I'm aware of that. I was conscious of doing whatever I'm doing in chemistry. Basically, these things are so basic that one should know before. Like, this a lot, one should know before a lot. What am I saying? Basically, one should already know about these things, right? That you have to be conscious about whatever you are attempting, right? So that is that. Apart from academics, like my mental state is still a little strange. I don't really feel like going out too much. I like staying in my own small space. It's like the quiet kind of isolation that I've gotten used to over last couple of months, and I'm liking it. I just want to be here. I don't know. And about my JEE syllabus, um, the point is it's not fully done, but it's not because I didn't get time. I actually did try to study. I sat with the syllabus, but at some point I just couldn't continue. Not because I didn't want to, but because mentally I wasn't able to push through in that phase. Um, and also, there was a comment if it said if you have prepared for JEE, then boards shouldn't be that tough, right? I agree with that. I'm not saying boards are tough for me in terms of difficulty. The point is, the change right now isn't the level of boards, it's the shift in the mindset. I hope that makes sense. So, like sitting down and changing your entire perspective from JEE style thinking to board style preparation is a little different. So that is that. And that's about the update thing. Um, yeah. Thank you for listening.